What's going on, guys? It's your friend Jack here, and today we're going to be talking about why I don't use Shopify for print on demand and why I think Shopify is not a good idea for someone who's just getting into print on demand and also, obviously, who doesn't want to spend a lot of money. So before we get too far into this video, I want to clarify that I do think Shopify is a great way to make money with print on demand. I think you can definitely do it, but today I'm going to tell you why I don't as of right now and why I don't think it's the best idea for someone who's just getting into the print on demand business model. So the first reason why I don't think it is the best way to run a print on demand business for a beginner especially is because the upfront cost of running a Shopify print on demand store is quite hefty compared to all the other alternatives, which are absolutely free. Not only do you need to come up with designs still and do all the other things you would be doing on free platforms, but you also have to maintain and run a actual website through Shopify, which can be quite costly. The second reason is because setting up a Shopify store and a website itself, if you have not used Shopify before, is not intuitive whatsoever. I'm not saying that you should not go and try to set it up yourself because you have to learn somewhere, but if you're just getting started and you're also being overwhelmed with how do I make print on demand designs, how do I target niches, how do I generate an audience, I think a stepping stone for a Shopify store would be the perfect place like Redbubble, Merch by Amazon, any of these places to get started in print on demand. And then if later down the road you want to direct your own traffic to your own website and have your own store, then you can do that. And it would be a lot more intuitive at that point because you wouldn't have to worry about all the other things about print on demand. You just have to worry about kind of the new things to you, not so much a whole jumble of different topics that you have no idea what you're doing with. So now, why don't I use a Shopify store? Why am I not using a Shopify store? I know what I'm doing with print on demand. I know how to make designs. I know all the logistics. Why do I not have a Shopify store? I even know how to set up a website. The reason is because I don't want to be the person that is paying money for ads and directing direct traffic to my listings. At least not the primary source of traffic. However, relying on organic traffic, I know is, it's a little bit more risky and it's not as certain. But here's the thing, when you rely on organic traffic, you have a lot of time to not focus on how your customers are getting there, but focus on serving a certain customer. And the customers will come if you know how to research properly for organic traffic. So you find something that is high in demand with low competition. That's the ideal niche. And with organic traffic, you don't have to pay anything. You don't even have to do anything on websites like Redbubble and especially Merch by Amazon. You just make sure your SEO, so your keywords inside your listings, are good and they're ones that people are actually going to search for. And then the customers come to you. You don't actually have to put ads and make ads, pay for ads, and then test them, which costs money to put them in front of other people. You kind of just make your designs in good research niches, and then all the work is done for you from there. So obviously with this method, there are some downfalls. It's not going to be as sure that you can get traffic consistently, and someone could take your traffic because you're not really paying for it. Someone could come along and compete with you. However, there are also a lot of upsides to this, which means you kind of have to weigh your own pros and cons to which one you want to do at the moment. You could do both as well. Perfectly good options. A lot of people do that. And it's perfect because you can figure out which works best for you. And that is a recommendation I make to everyone. Figure out which works best for you. Don't just follow other people. You need to learn from other people and be more of a student than a follower. I know that's a pretty generic statement, but it's really true. You need to really make your own decisions based on things you learn and not just follow other people blindly. So all in all, I would say the main reason I don't use Shopify right now is because the upkeep of the website, which costs a monthly fee, but mainly because I don't want to drive traffic to my own website. I do not want to do that right now. I want to focus on making designs and finding niches and researching more on underserved niches and then getting them across more rapidly and deploying them out to other websites that will kind of do the advertising part for me. However, I do realize that Shopify could be a very good way to build a brand recognition and not just sell t-shirts, but sell other higher ticket print on demand items like shoes or necklaces, things that have a higher profit margin. I realize that is definitely and it is a possibility because people do it quite frequently. However, that is not what I'm kind of aiming for right now. I'm aiming for a more passive approach of posting designs and getting organic traffic. I'm not going to be relying on organic traffic for the rest of my life, but organic traffic is still really good traffic. It's free and it's organic. And you know what they say about organic things, eat organic, and I'm going to still be organic while I'm on these print-on-demand platforms. And honestly, that's all I have for you guys today. I just wanted to explain the difference between Shopify and a different site like Redbubble or Merch by Amazon, and the reasons for going with either one. So if you guys enjoyed this video whatsoever, please consider smashing the like button. I'm running out of breath here. I'm talking a little bit too fast, but thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great day. Comment down below Shopify if you guys made it to this point of the video. And with all that being said, it's been your friend Jack. Stay blessed, keep striving. Peace out.